GITA TV and Swatantra Party, my appeal to the Prime Minister of this country. Mr. Prime Minister, I am a great fan of yours. Great fan of yours. Okay, now I wish to talk. I wish to tell what I feel in my mind. I have every right as a citizen to give a feedback to you. What is happening at Tamil Nadu? Forget the other things. There are a lot of things happening, definitely at Tamil Nadu, plus your own activities in the country. I have to give a feedback to you. The first feedback is, yes, the institution of the Prime Minister is very important, and you were stopped or you stopped the vehicle, God only knows, because I didn't see any people there agitating to stop your vehicle. I only saw BJP members with their flags showing to you. Okay, so how can your SPG stop? Your SPG has failed. Your intelligence has failed. Yes, if the state government has done something wrong, they are to be pulled up. But why make a big drama out of it? Why don't you have the magnanimity to say, yes, this has happened, you people are silly. But instead of doing that, your party members are behaving so silly that especially the Tamil Nadu president, that guy wanted to do dharnas for 1 week in support of what happened to you. In that incident in Coimbatore district, there is a place called Palladam where these people were organizing their dharna. Your party members have gone and taken some fruits from this gentleman and eaten and did not pay. When he demanded for his money, he was brutally beaten up. Is this what you people are teaching the younger generation, a culture? Or the people of this country culture? You politicians can do whatever you all want, but nobody should question you all. Is that right in your conscience, Mr. Prime Minister, what your party people did? No, it is not right. And then to justify that, and then definitely the media is so strong today, the social media and the digital media, that people have put what has happened. And then you want to voice cases on the people who have commented or said something about the incident. No, that is not the way the Prime Minister of the country should take action. You should pull up your party people for whatever wrong they have done. They are not above board. The law is the same for you and for me. Okay? That was point 1. Point 2. Your party members are attacking 2 small children who did a satire on your policies or on all your acts so far in the last 7 years. Why don't you, as a senior member, as the father of the nation or the king of the country, why don't you pull them up and take this satire as a feedback or as a comedy, or take it in a nice sense? You can be jovial, you can take it in a jovial sense that, okay, 2 children showed me what all I'm doing. Don't you think that you failed in your demonetization? Don't you think that you failed in many of your promises? So what's wrong? The child has a right. Everybody has a right. The citizen has a right. But a small child, you people are pulling them into a controversy. Your party men. Why don't you all have the magnanimity to take it as a joke and go ahead? Because there are so many things in this country today. The country is facing an economic crisis. You are not bothered about that, but you all are bothered about pulling up these children. Thirdly, this issue about the buses which were going to have from Tamil Nadu for the Republic Day display, where they have shown about Velu Nachiyar, about Wow Chidambaram, as well as the Marudu brothers and history, the 75 years of our independence. What stopped you all from selecting the Tamil Nadu display as well as the Kerala and the West Bengal display? West Bengal, as one of the tallest leaders of this country, Subhash Chandra Bose. You people are all nothing in front of him. The sacrifices that they have done for this country, Velu Nachiyar or Marudu brothers or Vavu Chidambaram, he was the first Indian to set a ship sailing, sold all his money, sold all his properties to fight the Britishers. But there is no one today in your party, including you, to be proud of such an act. And you people are making that a big issue. Why don't you have the magnanimity to say, okay, fine, you all have the display, this is also part of India, this is the history of India. Huh? You want the GST money from Tamil Nadu, but you don't want our displays there? Narayana Guru from Kerala is such a great human being. What is the thing that you have done compared to him? Nothing. So this is not the attitude. A Prime Minister of the country, and then you say the committee. Who is the committee? You have committees, only your party people are committee members in everything. Many of the committees are headed by crooks. I'm sorry I have to say this word, corrupt crooks. But you said Swachh, Swachh, Swachh. Swachh is my thing. I said clean India. I don't know word Swachh. I said clean India. I wrote to you in June 2014. You have taken that up. If it was your coin, if it was your word, Swachh, then you were 12 years as Chief Minister of Gujarat. And I know how dirty Gujarat was when I went in 2009 plus 2015. So don't think, give the credit to whoever has given the coinage of a slogan, or if they have given you an idea. For everything you want to take credit. So that is the third thing that you people are thinking. And the fourth thing is about the teleprompter. Come on. I don't keep any things on my in front of me. No note, even small chits I don't keep. There's nobody prompting to me what I should talk. What comes in my heart, I talk. Whatever comes in my heart, I talk. I don't have a teleprompter. Come, we both will discuss or debate on the industry, on the industrial status of the country, the conditions, the climatic conditions, the industrial climatic conditions of the country, the economy, the agriculture, health, and what not, education. What you want to discuss, come, we both will have a discussion. I don't need a teleprompter, we'll have it live. I am ready to challenge you. I am not a great fan of Rahul Gandhi at all. I hate the Congress party, but when they do something right, I have to appreciate. I don't come from a family where you find fault with everything about everybody. At least Rahul Gandhi, I've been watching him for the last few years. He might be a little rash, but whatever he's talking from the heart. He is not having a teleprompter. You failed yourself. You got yourself exposed in the Davos speech. And then you were trying to think, if you were really a smart person, you should have gone ahead. You should have read your speech before itself. And even if you had failed, you would have just spoken, anything like, if you claim yourself to be a great orator, then you could have spoken on the topic. What it was economics, in your own way. I'm not a big economic wizard, but we can talk something about it in a general way. So you got yourself exposed, which was a shame. The whole world was watching. And then your party people claim that you are the greatest speaker in this world. No, I think I'm a better speaker than you. I don't need a teleprompter. Whatever all these days, all my videos, what I have done, I never planned and spoke. What came at that moment, what my God asked me to speak, I spoke. If you are really a well-wisher, a citizen of this country who thinks for the welfare of this country and its people, you will go into your conscience and see what you're doing is right or wrong. Enough. The country is suffering. First, the economic crisis started even before the COVID. The COVID came and made the crisis even worse. Still, if we buck up, we can save this country. But you got a coterie of, people who are, in Tamil we call Jalra. They're all just giving you wrong feedback. Call me for 10 minutes. I'll talk the truth. I don't need any favors from you. I don't need any favors. But you will get a real picture of what is happening in this country. Thank you, Mr. Prime Minister. I hope you see this video of mine and at least go and introspect in your conscience. I am a great fan of yours. I am a great fan of yours. I was. But today, people are commenting on your acts because it is wrong. So, if you are really a true believer of God, the natural force of God, you will introspect. If not, you will see your own downfall. Thank you, Mr. Prime Minister. GITA TV and Swatantra Party members.